Tommy Carping. Real fishing for real people.
Oh yeah, welcome to the vid. So, doing some research and having a think. And I've been using braided uplink. When I started, I don't, because my dad's a match fisherman. He taught me about mono. Just making uplinks out of mono, you know, just. And then my mate Paul's told me about it when I went to Gravier's last year. Luke Moffat said about it. Watched some Matthew Collins, he does it. I was thinking, why does everyone use braided uplink? And basically, I've got loads of mono knocking about. I have some off the spare spool that I'm probably never going to use of GTHD, £18 or something, which is more than enough for most people's fishing. The thickness is like 0.36 or something. Don't quote me on that. So I didn't research that before I just said it. That just comes straight out of my mouth. But yeah, I'm going to tie some rigs up now. Have a look, put them in the tank, see how they that differently to the coated braid. Use simple air rig and see how we go. I presume you all know how to tie an air rig. Most people do, but if not, tie a little over and a loop there. It's probably way too big, but just doing it for experimenting purposes more than anything at the minute. Cut some off. Get an hook. This, I'm going to be testing these and doing a review, but this is a tick hook and it's got a micro barb and a tiny little nano barb. So yeah, watch out for that in some future upcoming content, because I'm going to be testing them and doing a little cheeky review on them. So I presume you all know how to tie an air rig, and as soon as the camera goes on, obviously my fingers stop working. But yeah, as you can see, I've switched out the usual coffee table. We've got rid of that. I loved it, but Mrs. weren't so keen. I want to wrap it round, do we not? Let's not. If you need to learn how to tie an air rig, I've got a video on it that I've done before, but there's much better videos than mine of people that are immensely qualified and been tying them and tying them and tying them for years. But just basics. Got the loop, you got the knotless knot, go through the back of the eye, and then I'm just going to tie a little figure of 8. For an ex-matlow, an ex-sailor, I'm the worst at tying knots, man. There we go. I'm just going to neaten it up just for my own benefit, really. Just cut the tag ends off. Right, let's get an update on. She's one of these wafters, because why not? I do like a bit of shrink tubing as well, because that hair's quite long and the wafter's going to sit up quite high. But let me get some tube. Normally I'd put the tubing on the hook first, but you can do it this way afterwards if you want. But to make sure you turn it upside down to the hook when you put it on, otherwise your hair will have a loop in it, an extra unwanted loop. So yeah, boilie stop. I'm going to tie another one of these as well off camera and put a bottom bait on it. Maybe one of them Scopex squids that we've got coming out. Yeah, this is the longest hair in the world, but as you can see, I'm just knocking up a rig in a rush just to get this test done. Really, I should take my time, but no one have an idea. I get excited about it. Right, so I'll knock up another one. I'll steam that up and then I'll see you at the tank. Right, so at the tank, I did change that rig. I put the wafter on another one. And I use that one for the Scopex squid boilie. But I only put half the amount of water in because I'm doing a bait test later. And I change the water after every bait's been in it. But let's drop it in. See if it acts any different to what a normal. Nah. To me, it looks the same, and if I whack one of these in next to it, I don't know if it looks like it to you, but it does to me. It just looks a little bit less obvious, that middle one. This one you can see more because it's coming up in the water. It's because the Hooklink is so short. But yeah, it just looks a bit less obvious. I have got a fluoro rig as well to put in just to test, because they reckon fluoro's invisible, don't they? Yeah, that is pretty invisible, but only a little bit more so than the mono. The braid's definitely the most obvious. It's another aspect on the price. I don't know where my Gardner GTHD spool's gone. I did have one, but it seems to have evaporated, or someone else needed it more than I did. But yeah, so how much is you get 15 meters, and it's $11.99. The Camotex, and you get soft, stiff, whatever. Again, you get 20 meters, a little more, but that is $14.99 on average. The Gardner, the GTHD in £18, which is 0.40, by the way, millimetre. I did get that wrong. It's £19.95, so 20 quid on average. Maybe a little bit more at some other places, but you get 792 meters of it. 792 meters. I'm going to do a calculation of price per meter of them. So the stiff boom is $11.99 divided by the 15 meters, which is 79.9. So let's call it 80 pence a meter. The Camotex soft at $14.99 divided by the 20 meters is 74.95 pence. So call it 75 pence a meter. But the Gardener, the GTHD, and it's not even really the cheapest. I know you can get cheap ones of the others, but the 1995 divided by 792, it's 2.5 pence per metre. So I know what I'm going to pick from now on. Unless I need the others, there might be certain situations where you need the others. But from now on, for my fishing, I want to be using mainline monofilament. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be using from now on. But there's no way is that me telling you what to do. I've had a look. Really, I can't see the need. So if there is a massive reason, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Like you said, a lot of people keep telling me there's people out there with 30, 40 years of carp fishing experience. Even though time isn't always an indicator of skill. But yeah, there's guys a lot more experts than me, like with much more expertise. So if there's a reason I should be using it, let me know. But I'm going to try some mono. Why not? It's cheaper. 2.5 pence a metre, mate. Who can grumble at that? I mean, I've probably got 10 or 15 Hooklink materials in there. It's probably 150 quid, if not more. Just sat there. I could be using 2.5 metres and get them 30 years worth of rigs out of it. But yeah, man, it's good to ask questions, question the norm. So let me know what you think. Drop a subscription if you like the videos. There'll be more coming up. I do have a lot of questions. I'm quite an inquisitive fella, so there'll be a lot more coming up. But yeah, man, drop me a subscription, drop a like, follow me on Instagram, Tommy Carping, all of that. And thanks for watching.